Because there are reports that Prince Harry, Meghan Markle and their children could be set to lose their royal titles if and when Prince William becomes monarch.
So that they would no longer have a title whatsoever, and their children would lose what Meghan Markle once referred to as their birthright.
William is willing to cut a limb in order to save the body. He's willing to even sacrifice the titles of his children in order to clean the Windsor house, because enough is enough. And Harry and Meghan know it, and they're absolutely panicking because there's nothing.
The clock's running out for Prince Harry, and he knows it. While King Charles faces his illness head-on, William's quietly stepping up with a plan that could wipe Harry's royal identity clean off the map. The titles, the legacy, the privilege, gone in one royal swoop. Right now, Harry's high above the Atlantic, but this isn't some warm family visit or charity tour. This is a desperate dash, a fight for his royal survival. Sources close to Buckingham Palace say he jumped on a private jet the second he realised the danger closing in. The monarchy isn't just thinking about it.
I think there's much of a relationship between William and Andrew, but I think Harry and Meghan should be shaking in their boots right now if they are not already. And they could have had the best of all worlds if they had played their cards right, but
They're preparing to strip him and Meghan of their titles once and for all. King Charles's cancer diagnosis didn't just shift the tone of public appearances, it shook the entire foundation of the crown. What the world sees as a health crisis is, behind closed doors, a full-blown power shift. Insiders call it the quiet succession. William, once the reserved heir, has now become the monarchy's de facto ruler. While Charles battles his illness, William's running strategy meetings, diplomatic briefings, and taking full control of the family's public image. His leadership style? Ice cold and efficient.
Do you think that's what...
I do. I really do feel it will happen, and I think it's important to note that it won't be a revenge play by William. It's very much...
Charles leads with heart, William leads with precision, and under William's rule, there's no room for emotional reunions or second chances, especially not for Harry. To William, the monarchy isn't a family anymore, it's a brand, and every brand needs strict reputation control. He doesn't see Harry and Meghan as wronged royals, but as liabilities, walking PR disasters. Every explosive interview, every streaming deal, every tell-all book has chipped away at the Crown's credibility, and William's patience has officially run dry. As one royal aide reportedly said, William's cleaning house. The monarchy isn't a charity for wayward royals. That one line says it all. For years, Charles's compassion kept Harry in the royal picture longer than anyone expected. But William's taking the reins now, and sentimentality isn't part of his playbook. Once that crown, symbolic or real, rests on his head, he won't hesitate to cut away anyone dragging down the royal machine. And guess whose name sits right at the top of that list? Harry's. Before boarding that flight, Harry made one last plea, a request for a private meeting with his father and brother. He wanted to talk man to man, son to father, brother to brother, but the palace, silent. Not a single reply, not even a polite acknowledgement, no meeting, no message, nothing. That silence, it spoke volumes. In the royal world, silence isn't indifference, it's dominance. It means we hold the power and we don't need to explain a thing. Behind the scenes, William's team has been planning this move for months, packaging it as royal modernization. But everyone knows what that really means, cutting loose anyone who weakens the brand. The plan's gaining serious traction, and Harry's sudden flight feels less like a homecoming and more like a last-ditch attempt to stop the inevitable. Insiders whisper that while Harry's chasing peace, William's chasing results. He's not looking for hugs or family therapy sessions. He's cleaning up the royal mess, one name at a time. William's mission is clear. He's cutting out the noise and proving he can defend the crown's dignity. Every move, every silence, every decision now screams control. Even palace aides who once pitied Harry have turned cold. One insider told the Mirror he made his choice. Now he's facing the consequences. That single line says everything. So when Harry's plane lands in London, he's not coming home to family warmth. He's walking straight into a fortress that's already sealed his fate. Sure, the palace gates might open for him, but not with open arms. He's no longer the cherished son or brother. He's the risk no one wants near the throne. Before her passing, Queen Elizabeth II didn't just leave a legacy. She left warnings. and one of them, insiders say, was aimed right at Meghan Markle. Her Majesty reportedly told Meghan never to use her royal title for profit, but Meghan didn't just ignore that warning. She built her brand on it. From archetypes to the Netflix series, even her books, every project leaned on her Duchess title. And now, with whispers of her new cosmetics venture, things have hit a boiling point. The Instagram teasers, polished clips of Meghan applying lipstick with hidden labels, sent shockwaves through royal circles. To William, that wasn't ambition, it was rebellion. Meghan's building a Hollywood empire on the same royal identity she claimed to escape. Meeting with Vogue, Chloe, and Molly, she's rebranding herself as a global beauty visionary. But to William, that's not entrepreneurship, that's exploitation. The late Queen's warning was clear: no royal should ever sell the crown. And whether Meghan means to or not, she's doing just that. The same royal rules that once gave her status are now the reason to take it away. Meghan wanted independence, and soon she might get it in the harshest way possible. Then came the YouGov poll, and the results hit Buckingham Palace like a thunderclap. Nearly half of Britain, 47%, believe Meghan Markle poses a greater threat to the monarchy than Prince Andrew. Let that sink in. A former actress seen as more dangerous to the crown than a man tied to one of its darkest scandals. For William, that poll was the proof he'd waited for. His smoking gun. He'd warned his father that public patience was fading, and now the numbers proved it. The monarchy's strength relies on credibility, and Harry and Meghan are dragging it through the mud. Sources say after William saw the data, his patience snapped. He doesn't want to wait for Parliament. One insider said, he wants it handled now. The poll didn't just reflect public mood, it gave William the green light. The people had spoken, and their loyalty was his. Meanwhile, Meghan's team brushed off the results, blaming media bias. But behind palace walls, it was confirmation. William's strategy was working. The message was clear. The monarchy's a business, and the customers have lost faith in the Sussex brand. In William's Britain, that means one thing: it's time to terminate the contract. Inside Buckingham Palace, whispers have turned to war plans. William's next move isn't emotional, it's surgical. Step 1. Take down Prince Andrew publicly. Parliament will strip him of every last title and privilege for the world to see. Step 2. Use that same legal precedent to quietly do the same to Harry and Meghan. Cold, precise, unstoppable. This isn't brotherly drama anymore. It's a royal restructuring. William's vision for the monarchy is simple. No more emotional baggage, no more PR chaos. He wants a monarchy that runs like a sleek modern corporation, powerful, polished, and profitable. And in that setup, Harry and Meghan, with their Netflix deals and Oprah tell-alls, are the biggest liabilities of them all. The brilliance of William's plan lies in its disguise. It's not revenge, it's reform. Once Parliament sets the precedent, the Crown can claim it's just following modern protocol. On paper, it's procedural, but inside the palace, everyone knows the truth. This is William's final chess move, and the board is set. As King Charles's health quietly declines, William's shadow grows stronger. He's already being briefed like a monarch in waiting, making decisions that shape the royal brand. And that's what sends chills down Harry's spine. There's no mother to mediate, no father strong enough to shield him, no queen to soften the blow. The king wants peace, but the heir, he wants control. And in this new order, mercy is a luxury William can't afford. Meanwhile, Meghan Markle is still playing her own game, turning dust into diamonds, at least in headlines. Her so-called award-winning podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, is the latest example. Barely anyone tuned in, reviews were lukewarm, and the Spotify deal ended in silence. Yet somehow, she's flaunting 2 shiny Signal Awards like she just conquered the industry. Insiders call it the Meghan effect, the power to spin image into influence. She doesn't need truth, she just needs belief. Every camera flash, every curated headline, every perfect Instagram post adds to the illusion. But behind the gloss, cracks are showing. Former collaborators whisper that the project was all style, no substance. Even inside her camp, murmurs say Meghan's obsession with image has driven people away. And that's exactly where William's team strikes hardest. They're weaponizing her image game against her, using every hollow headline as proof that Meghan isn't misunderstood. She's manipulative. For a monarchy built on restraint and quiet dignity, Meghan's brand of glossy rebellion is viewed as blasphemy in heels. She built her empire on perception, but perception fades fast. When the public catches on to the illusion, the crash will be brutal. Meghan might be a master storyteller, but this time, it's the palace writing the ending. There was a time when Harry seemed untouchable, the rebel prince turned global icon. But insiders now say he looks like a man weighed down by his own rebellion. The freedom he once bragged about has twisted into loneliness. California was supposed to be paradise, sunshine, surf, and peace. Instead, it's become the stage for a quiet unraveling. Sources describe Harry as lost, restless, and haunted by regret. Without his royal titles, his identity feels hollow. No longer the soldier prince, not quite a Hollywood heavyweight, just Harry Windsor drifting between worlds. That fiery defiance, gone, replaced by desperation. He's reaching out again, trying to make peace, testing the waters of reconciliation. But palace insiders aren't buying it. He said sorry before, one source scoffed. And then came another documentary. Meanwhile, Meghan's empire is faltering. Her projects are struggling, her influence dimming, and royal security is hanging by a thread. For a man raised under centuries of protection, the thought of losing that shield is terrifying. Harry's closest friends say he's torn, trapped between love and legacy. He wants to protect Meghan, but deep down, he knows this storm is one he helped create. And as the walls close in, even he's starting to wonder, is it too late to make peace with the crown he once turned his back on? Picture it. No Duke and Duchess of Sussex. No Prince Archie. No Princess Lilibet. Just Harry and Meghan Windsor, two ex-royals trying to survive celebrity life without the royal safety net. The loss wouldn't just sting, it would shake everything. Those titles come with power, access, protection, elite deals, and million-dollar doors. Take them away, and the Sussex Empire begins to crumble. Fast. If William wins, the monarchy becomes leaner, cleaner, and brutally efficient. But if Harry somehow finds his way back, it'll take the biggest act of humility since Edward VIII gave up his crown. Whether Harry wins back his family or loses his royal name forever, one thing's for sure. This time, even royalty can't outrun reality. If you've made it this far, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more royal bombshells.